Hello, sunshine. This is Joy from Michigan in the US, coming to you with a very messy table today. This is a lot of paint, and I don't want to waste it. So I had a crazy idea, and I thought, okay, well, I'll try this. If it doesn't work, I'll scrape all the paint up and make a new color with it. But why not try a whole new piece? So I have a 12 by 12 canvas that I'm going to attempt to dip into the paint drips. But before I do that, I'm going to scrape all the colors into a pile, roughly 12 by 12. We'll see how close I get. If you don't have one of these scrapers, these are a great tool. I got this at the hardware store. Nice, easy. This could just be one big, horrible mess. I'm thinking the colors are gonna mix, but you know, why not experiment? So I'm gonna share my experiment with you today. That is nowhere near a 12 by 12, but we'll see if we can get it to spread out. Okay. You know what might be easier before? Let's just pull some of it down, which probably is just mixing it more. Oh goodness, guys, welcome to my crazy mind. This is just the way things work for me. So very carefully, I'm going to try to push the paint towards the edges so that, and if we don't get complete coverage, I mean, really, this is an experiment. So it's not the end of the world. Look at how messy my hands are. Oh goodness. It's been a good day though. I'm out in my, well, not really out in my art room because my art room is not heated, as you may know if you've watched very many videos of mine. And this rolling it is probably so bad, but you know, let's just have a little fun and see what we come up with. All right. Quickest little dip you ever did see. Oh, wow. Okay. That's not bad. It's very moody. Very muted. I'm just gonna go, I'm grabbing paint off the table. And my sides won't match my top, but they'll be covered, which I prefer. Let's see if I can find some of the black up here. So I'm trying to find, you know, similar colors, but it doesn't have to be exact. All right, and I'm sure that will develop more cells as it goes. So, and I will save the rest of this paint. So that way, I try not to waste it, and you come up with some really interesting colors. Sometimes it's really horrible colors, but sometimes they're really beautiful, and then you want to recreate them and you get irritated because you can't, because you don't know what colors you started with. And see, here's an edge that's not covered, so I'm just going to grab some paint and just kind of do like a finger kiss. I hope you guys can see this. I have no idea what's in frame and what's not right now. Let's add some of that to this corner. There. All right. Okay, we need some of the white. All right, so there's Joy's little crazy idea of the day. And it actually, I feel like it worked, guys. So give this a try when you feel like, oh my goodness, there's just so much paint. If I scrape that all into a cup to use it, how am I ever going to use that color? I have nothing upon which to set this. All right, I'll be right back to show you guys this one when I can set it down somewhere. But there's the basic. All right, friends, I will do a close-up of that piece for you in just a moment. But before I do that, I wanted to just talk about how much paint is still left on this table. If you wanted to continue to do dips and you liked the tones that you got and the effects, sorry, I'm walking away, the effects on the canvas, then you can just add, I just feel like I wiped paint on my face, guys. You can add those same colors that you had there, just kind of squiggle them all over and then do another dip. Totally doable. Or you can do like I'm doing and like, oh, I feel like this needs a little bit more color. Let's see what we can add to that. It'll be less organic than the rest of it, but why Why not try? I just felt like there was too much white in that particular section. Okay. So once you're done dipping, once you've decided, yeah, I've got everything I can out of this paint and I need to stop pushing the paint so hard, you can use this little spatula and then dump it in a cup. I am not going to show you this whole process because it does take a little time and it's boring, but I'll show you the color that I get when I'm done with this, and then I will show you a close-up of the painting that I dipped. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I have scraped up all the paint I could get off the table, and look at this color. It's like this lovely blue-gray color. I think this is going to be a gorgeous color to work with. It has a clump right there. Let's see if I can get rid of the clump without getting rid of a bunch of the paint. There we go. Okay. So it would be a great base color, which is one of the beautiful things about saving your paint. There's so much you can do with it, and you'll come up with new colors that you're like, oh, this would look great with fill in the blank. So, and this is not the color I would have expected with all of the pinks and gold, and yeah, I'm kind of surprised. So it is a little bit of a metallic, but I can't tell that looking at it in the cup. Maybe once it dries, it will be. All right, guys, here is my very soft muted dip. I really kind of like this white in the middle with the cells. There's some coral and gold peeking through up here, if my camera will focus. And then we've got purple and blacks and obviously the blues. They were predominant, but look at that cell action there. So pretty. So yeah, I think this was worthwhile. I will share a picture of it on my Instagram and see what people think. Thanks so much for joining me for this very quick experimental quick dip, and I will see you guys on the next one. All right, guys, one last quick look at this piece. This is the dried results. It dried really, really lovely. I don't think it went a whole lot darker. It's hard to tell because I have it in slightly different lighting than when I did the video of creating it. So I'll take you in for another quick close look. The pattern on the canvas is really noticeable on this particular canvas, and it catches the light, so I apologize for that, but hopefully you get a good idea of how this dried. And I really don't feel like my lines moved a whole lot. Yeah, this section, I just, oh, that cell action, love it. It's just very soft here at the bottom too, which I kind of love. Thanks so much for joining me, guys. I will see you on the next one.